So what we have here is the Yamaha Reface Mobile Mini Keyboard Series. These are a reimagination of classic Yamaha keyboards from our 40-year history of making synthesizers. It's kind of interesting how these came about. Our engineering groups are given in Japan are given free time to kind of conceptualize and develop their own products. So a group of guys got together and decided to they wanted to make a mini keyboard, but they wanted it to have some Yamaha heritage, and they came up with these 4 different instruments, and they represent, you know, some of the different eras of Yamaha synthesizers. And the one place where they started was with the Yamaha combo organ, or YC. In 1969, we started making combo organs, and probably the most famous one was the YC 45. And the current reimagination of the YC series is the Reface, or Reface YC. And with this guy, we've got 5 different organ models. So we've got a clone wheel, or a tone wheel organ. We've got some different transistor organs, each with their own distinct sort of built-in reverb. Rotary speaker, and with the rotary, we actually have 4 different controls built into this single one. So we can go fast, slow, stop, so we can get that break sound, or we can take it out. So the DSP,
for like a combo amp with vibrato but no Leslie kind of.
Yeah, so it takes the entire DSP out of the system. So there's different variation of transistor organs you can hear there. And the last one is kind of the Yamaha YC series organ sound.
Sound I always loved, by the way.
Yeah,
Very,
a lot of people.
Psychedelic.
Yeah, a lot of people liked it. It was actually pretty affordable back in the '70s, and it was a really solid sounding organ. I think Pink Floyd used it a lot, and the Osmonds used it as well. So, you know, I wanted to add up what would the tonnage be of these 5 organs, and now I can take this thing and carry it around.
All the instruments that are represented by this line.
Exactly.
Cool. Well, it's a very, very good sounding Hammond emulation there. And vintage Hammond, I should say. It still makes stuff, but
and just one more cool thing to that point. I always like this, you know, having the correct percussion modeling. That was always an obstacle when sampled.
You're trying to get those sounds out of rumblers because it was always polyphonic on every note.
Yeah, it was hard to do, but this.
The triggering.
It has that same sort of behavior, you know, the polymonophonic or whatever you want to call this, because it's just a capacitor.
It's staccato triggered. It won't re-trigger until you take your hands up.
Or if we take it out.
It's good like dance floor.
So, you know, it has that behavior, and as an organ player, you want the control as much as you want the sound. It's like playing
that rotary back in for a second, and let's hear how. The rotary really is very good. We're talking about drawbar and tone wheel modeling derived from the Tyros, which is pretty much the technology leader in Yamaha's keyboard line.
Yeah, I mean, this would be great. You know, you put this on top of your piano, and you have instant organ sounds on a gig, and you walked in, you know, you have this in one hand, and your other hand is free to take another gig on your cell phone, right?
Okay, well, the next clip, let's have a look at the CP.
Right.